Welcome YouTube to the Joy format, and we are now having our first Genesys format deck profile episode, and today's deck profile is Runick's as promised. So starting off with the Runick's cards, we have two fountains. That's all it needs in both Edison and Genesys, no more, no less. And we also have the most important, well, the second most important card that helps the deck. 3 Runick tips, 3 searchers, and it banishes a card. Runick Fountain, for those who don't know, helps to use the quick play cards, that are Runick quick plays in your hand during your opponent's turn. And it also helps to recycle and draw power as well by recycling your Runick quick plays from the graveyard and giving you draw power as well up to the number of Runick quick play spells that was returned by its effect. Then we have 3 Runick Destructions, which is the MST of the deck, and it also banishes the top 4 cards of your opponent's deck. And then we have Runick Flashing Fire at 3, which destroys special summon monster your opponent controls and banishes the top 2 cards of your opponent's deck. And 3 Freezing Curses, which acts as an effect failure with the added bonus of banishing the top 3 cards of your opponent's deck. Then, that's the main engine. Now, our sub-engine is Timelord, starting off with 3 Maidens for the search and special summon. Then we have 2 Camions, which basically, if anyone doesn't know, Camion, when it battles after the damage step, it allows you to target 1 card your opponent controls, shuffle it into the deck, and inflict 500. Then we got Sandian at 1, which will restore your life points up to 4,000 when it battles, if your life points are below. Then we got 1 Zaphion, which shuffles all spell and trap cards your opponent controls on the field into their deck after battling. And we got Michion at 3, which will halve your opponent's life points after battling. Then, of course, we also have another little support package. So we got the Radiant Typhoon Phonix, the Great Flame. So when a quick play spell is activated, whether by yourself or the opponent, it will special summon itself from your hand to the field. And also, whenever a quick play spell is activated, it will shuffle 2 cards on the opponent's field back into their deck. But do keep in mind, these cards do target. So if there's anything that negates target and destroy effects, be wary, because yeah, that will mess it up. And then we have 2 Radiant Typhoon Varurun. Who cares which one? Whichever one it is, it is. But yeah, this one is just here for defense, but just like the other Radiant Typhoon. When a quick play spell is activated, I can special summon this, and it's just there for that big booty defense of 3000. And now we're getting into our hand traps. So 3 Ash Blossoms, because, well, what deck doesn't have cards that search special summon from deck, and even in some cases send a card from the deck to the graveyard? 2 Effect Veilers, which come in handy, and 2 Ghost Ogre and Snow Rabbit. And then we have our final non-engine support cards. So we have 2 Limit Area B, forces all level 4 and higher monsters into defense mode to help stall while you're returning cards into the deck with Radiant Typhoon Phonics and milling with the Runicks. 2 Toll Hikes, which basically forces both players to discard a card from their hand in order to declare an attack. If you have both copies out, that's 2 cards per attack, so that's putting pressure there. 2 Drowning Mirror Force. If your opponent does manage to get in a direct attack, you shuffle all their attack position monsters into the deck, which is very helpful because it could be some key cards that will be problematic for you that you might end up banishing with your Runick spell cards. And last but not least, 3 Trickstar's Reincarnation. So that is all for today. And that is the deck profile. So like, comment, subscribe, and if you do want to test this profile out, go right ahead. If you want to support my channel, check out my Vinted and eBay store, as the funds from those stores will go directly into the channel. And to help me invest in my mission and make the Genesys format more known through the channel, stay fun, stay creative, enjoy the game. Let's make Yu-Gi-Oh fun again, the Joy way.